Hey everyone, it's Liz with The Hug Life in collaboration with Sweet Stamp Shop, and today I'm taking it back to basics. We're going to talk about what the heck are dies, why would you use them, how do you use them, and why would you need them? Guys, dies are awesome. Instead of fussy cutting and making your hands cramp cutting out tiny, adorable images, think of dies like cookie cutters, but instead of cutting out cookie dough, you're cutting out pieces of paper. Today, I'm going to be using Mermaid Shelfie. Look at that mermaid, so cute. Also, so many nooks and crannies to cut out. Why do that when you can use a die? Now, die come in two different types. There's open and closed. All Sweet Stamp shops are closed. This is because Nicole found that they lasted a little bit longer. And guys, thank you, because I want these puppies to last as long as they can. All the dies come in this paper envelope with a slit in the back that makes it perfect for storing. You don't need a new pocket for them. You just chuck them on in that envelope. When you first take them out of the packaging, they come on a sticky sheet. Sometimes I like to keep them on the sticky sheet. Sometimes I like to just chuck them in the envelope. Now I'm going to show you 3 different ways how to use closed dies. The first way is to stamp your image. Now notice there is a raised portion of the die. You want that facing down. That is the cookie cutter side. So you want the smooth side facing up. Now this first way is a little complicated only because you can't see where you're cutting. So I'm like, am I cutting off her tail? Is it gonna be even? I don't know. Now, pretty much like 30% of the time for me, it comes out pretty good, but I'm gonna be real with you, 70% of the time it comes out like this. Not the cleanest cut. Now, Nicole is great. She has left a wide margin, but I'm gonna be real with you, I am not that talented using it this way. So I'm gonna teach you a second way. The second way is using a template. I use note cards. I bought a deck of 100 at the dollar store. I like to cut them in half because the dies are pretty small, and so you don't need a giant template. Next, I'm going to put the die down and adhere it using washi tape. And I'm going to go ahead and run that through my die machine. I put a Sharpie dot down just so I know that that is the template side to use. But it's pretty easy if you know it's the stripe side. So I'm going to take the tape off of that, and now I have a template so I can line up and see where I want to place my die. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Ta-da, stamped image. Next part, take template, line it up so you know where you want to place stuff. Tape that sucker on down. Now you take your die, remember, raised edge down, and it kind of clicks into the template. And going to tape that down. Run it through my die cutting machine. Die cutting machines seem like really complicated. They're not. You can get them for pretty cheap, and most of the dies that Nicole makes for Sweet Stamp Shop are pretty small. So you just need a little small machine, and voila. Gonna take everything off. You notice that the cut is kind of stuck in there. Using that tiny hole and a pin, I'm able to pop out that cut. Okay, look at how much better the margin is. It's a little bit harder to see on this white on white paper. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna show you the difference at the end. The third way to do it is to just die cut it right out the gate. This is actually my preferred way of doing it. So I just go ahead and die cut the piece out. Ta-da! Like last time, it is stuck to the piece. Pop it out using a pin. And now I'm going to go ahead and stamp directly onto that piece. It takes a little bit of eyeballing and like, am I doing it right? But for me, it's about 80-20. So I tend to get really good images when I do it this way. Ta-da! So adorable. So this is the first way we did it, eyeballing it. The second way we did it, using a template. And the third way we did it, cutting it out first and then stamping it. You can see each way totally has its pluses and minuses, but at the end of the day, it takes out all the fussy cutting, which, praise Jesus, that's exactly what I need in my life. I like to store them, again, right back in that envelope, and if you decide to make a template, super easy. Go ahead and chuck that sucker right behind there, close up the envelope, and you're done. I hope this was helpful for you. I know when I first got into die cutting, I was like, this seems so complicated. What am I doing? But honestly, it is a lifesaver. As always, go ahead and check out all the adorable stamps and their matching dies over at sweetstampshop.com. Again, I'm Liz, I'm with The Hug Life, and I will catch y'all later. Bye, guys!